Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. So I'm just here on chilling, and welcome to my channel. My name is Janae, and I'm actually like in my bathroom doing some stuff. So I'm not gonna be looking at the camera like that. So, you know what's funny about today? That this is my first video on my channel, and I was brainstorming all this stuff like, I'm gonna talk about this, I'm gonna talk about that, and guess what? I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about nothing because I don't got nothing to talk about right now. I really don't. Oh, I do. You know what? Okay, so today is December 22nd. And yesterday, we celebrated. I'm smelling chocolate. Okay, anyway, we celebrated Christmas yesterday because my oldest son, dad lives in South Carolina, and so we celebrated yesterday. So my son left this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, he left at 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And so it was cool. Like they had when I say really good Christmas, they had a really good Christmas. They opened a lot of stuff. So I have 2 biological kids and I have 2 bonus kids, but they're all mine, so whatever. But yeah, all boys too, all boys. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna put on some makeup while I talk. I just want to see something really quick. My son had took my makeup bag and was like swinging it. Okay, I'm like, he was in the shower. He was in the one behind me, like the walk-in shower, and he just swinging the dang freaking. He's swinging the bag and dropping it and picking it up. I'm thinking that's a toy. I was trying to make my video and he was just doing all this commotion. And if y'all would have saw the real me, y'all would have called CPS on me. No, I'm just playing. So anyway, but no, he was forcing it. He was really forcing it. This is MAC. It's NC30. You know what's funny? I don't even know if that's a dang on number. I don't know. I don't even like put on makeup. Like I only do that's really for like special occasions, and I honestly don't even think I'm putting on makeup. Like I really just cover my eyes and then my forehead because my forehead is breaking out bad ever since I've been working at the job I'm working at. And it's not even stressful. I think I just touch my face a lot with the job I have. Like a lot of my other jobs, I had no reason to touch my face, I guess. Well, this job, I'm like constantly touching my face. Like constantly. And I'm probably not even doing this right, so don't come for me, please. Y'all see my leave out? I had bought some flat irons. They came with a bigger one too. And I'm gonna do my hair tonight because it's like my leave out is like so, it's horrible. That was my Christmas gift to myself, these flat irons. Yeah, it was. Anyway, so like I was saying before, y'all hear it in the background? Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about some stuff. What y'all wanna talk about? What y'all wanna talk about? I had actually asked like my coworkers or whatever. Oh, I was saying that I wanted to this is my first video, right? And I had so much stuff written down. My coworkers was like giving me ideas to talk about or whatever the case is. And I honestly don't even know if this is what I was just talking about, but whatever. So anyway, my coworkers was giving me stuff to talk about. And like, to be honest, like I'm really goofy. Like I'm so goofy, it don't even make no sense. But like when it comes to like, I just felt like a lot of stuff, I just felt like me being goofy was like, that's me, but that's not all of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can really sit here and talk about some real stuff that would like stick with y'all. And like, to be real, I had a dance studio. I used to make clothes. And who knows, like with this channel, I could sit here and probably like show y'all how to make some pants, a dress, like for real. And I know how to make my stuff really quick. I taught myself how to sew since I was 14. And like when I was 22, I had my own dance studio. I had a suite. I spent $3,000 period putting into that studio just for me not to keep it. It was something with the landlord. It had nothing to really do with like me not. Well, let me be real. Let's just be real here. I got discouraged because I used to teach dance when I was 16 in my mom's basement, and I had students. I had at least like, I want to say minimum 15, the most 20, 25. I was 16, and like my kids, they was excited to learn ballet. They was excited to learn jazz. I used to have terminology type it up, print it off, and they used to come back. Like for homework, I would like send home a list of like jazz words, and I'll tell them for homework, because my kids will always come Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Even a couple of years ago when I had to school, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I would sit here and tell like my students, like, okay, here go a list. On y'all days off, go on YouTube, look up, you know, jazz kick, and come back and, you know, you should demonstrate it for me. That was all they had to do for homework. And my kids used to be on it. We had recitals, we had stuff. I used to like have them 3 hours of the day, and I used to feed them lunch, not snack. And I don't know, I just got discouraged because my kids that I just had a couple years ago, they could care less about ballet. They didn't care. Well, I'm not gonna say all of them. Most of them wanted to twerk. Like they just wanted to twerk, and I'm like, back then, I don't know. I think all kids want to twerk, but that's not what I teach. I didn't teach no 8-year-old how to twerk. So I think I was just like this generation. I just didn't know. I didn't know what to do. I really didn't. So I need some chapstick because, baby, it's winter time and it's cold outside. Yes, baby. You cute. You cute. Okay, anyway. So, I think I was just getting discouraged. Like, I get discouraged, like, I wouldn't say really easy. I used to get discouraged really easy, but let's go back to this video. It took me a while to, like, make this video because I don't know, I just kept thinking like I had to have it all together. I kept thinking like I had to have certain stuff. Like I'm not videotaping this on the camera at all, but I always feel like I had to. Like my lighting is my bathroom light right now, and I just always like, we'll look on YouTube and we'll see how everybody else had it. But you know, you never know what other people go through to get what they have. I'm just like, well, her lighting's pretty, and then they'll have a little in the description box of where they purchase their lighting from. And I'm like, okay, I want to have my stuff together before, you know, I make a video. And y'all, I got this track that's slipping. I get sidetracked really easy, so I apologize. But I got this track that's slipping. I just had some Q-tips. Where them Q-tips go? Cause where them Q-tips go? Oh, there we go. But anyway, I just dang, what was I just talking about? That's crazy. I think I was talking about getting discouraged. I don't know. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Anyway, so I get discouraged really easily. Like when it comes to my dreams, because I guess I look back at, okay, the 16-year-old me who had a business, who was getting paid for it. I had my own money. I used to literally at 16 put like toiletries around my house. Like she didn't need it, but I just felt like it was a need for me to contribute to her house. And if I was getting money and I was using her basement to do what I needed to do and what made me happy. But like, so far as in like teaching, everybody like, oh, we'll go back to teaching dance, go back to making clothes. To be honest, I feel like God was telling me, you know, use your talents. But when people ask me now, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? Like people at my job, because jobs is what pays the bills. I like my job. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be there if I didn't. But I just feel like in order for Janae to be great, I gotta be me. And I don't see myself doing nothing other than, that just scared the mess out of me. I don't see nothing else in life instead of me just being me. Like, I'm very funny, and I feel like me being a comedian was just not enough, or me being a fashion designer just was not enough, or me being a dance, teacher, choreographer was just not enough, because I feel like I just want the world to know who Janae is. And for 2.5 years, I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel, and I wasn't able to because I was too scared to really let y'all know who I was, because of all the negative comments and with are they gonna be really interested? I'm a very interesting person. Okay. I'm a very interesting person. So now I don't feel that way. But I'm not gonna lie, I used to always be like, okay, why would somebody watch me? Like, what's so good about me? And I mean, I know what's so good about me. People around me tell me all the time what's so good about me. But I'm like, it's other people in this world who might not get where I'm coming from or might not understand. But then it's also other people in the world who understand where I'm coming from, who also wants to do a YouTube channel as well. And what's crazy is I've been actually wanting to make a video. And I'm telling you, today I made a video 6 times and my phone kept cutting off. My phone kept going dead. Either all of a sudden, I'm in my bathroom right now because I feel like this is the only place I can get a piece of quiet. It's just the only place. But all of a sudden today I want to make a video, and everybody that lives in this house wants to ask for something that they could get themselves. I just feel like the enemy's been trying to stop me, because he's been trying to stop me for the longest to not make this video. And although this video I'm not really talking about much, but I'm talking about a lot. I wrote down so many things that that I want to talk about, but nothing that I wrote down made sense for a first video but this. And to be honest, I didn't write this down. I'm just sitting here talking about why I couldn't make my first video before, and now I am. And I just feel like dealing with fear, battling with fear is not something that is easy. I'm telling you, if it takes me 2.5 years to make a video and I'm just now making one, and I was like, when people ask me, why don't you just make the video? I'm like, I'm scared. And they're like, Janae, you funny as ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? You cool. And I'm just like, yeah, but y'all know me. I don't know these people who finna be looking at me. Like, I don't know them. But I had to really sit here, because right now it's just me and my camera, me and my phone. And I'm just really just talking. I'm really just sitting here talking to myself, hoping that, this gets to somebody so far as in fear to, like, this is not about views or about money. And that's how I knew I wanted to do it, because every time I tell somebody I want to do it, they're like, oh yeah, I heard you make a lot of money on that. And it's like, that's cool and all, but that's not why I wanted to do this. Like, that's not why I really wanted to, like, have a YouTube channel. It was just like, I really wanted to be able to talk to y'all. Like, I think it's like therapy for me. Like, whatever I go through, not everything in my life, but things that I go through, things that I feel like other people may go through, I will bring it to YouTube, considering the fact that I know it's somebody out there going through something like this. Fear, like, whatever you feel like doing, I promise you, just think about what I did that 2.5 years ago. I know God works in mysterious ways, and maybe he didn't want me to do it 2.5 years ago, because ain't no telling what I would have said. The place that I was in 2.5 years ago probably wasn't meant for me to, you know, talk, period. But to be honest, I asked God, what should I be doing? And immediately he answered me and said YouTube, period. Of course, it wasn't no way he said YouTube or YouTube. It wasn't no voice like that. But it was just like, when you talk to God, you know it's him talking to you. And I knew it. And it's like, even with God telling me to do YouTube, I still did not do it. And that was like maybe 5 months ago. I still didn't do it. So I'm like, no, okay, maybe not 5 months ago. Around that time. It was some months ago. It wasn't this month. But I still didn't do it. So I'm like, no, I'm going to have to pray to him again. I know he ain't said that. And it was like, I just couldn't. And like, the enemy can really, really have you so bound. He can have you so bound. Have you all messed up. Have you in your feelings. Have you thinking that you're not good enough, not worthy enough of your dreams. And like, if the enemy has your mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you have? If you lost it all today, you wouldn't have anything. You know what I mean? Like, the enemy can really have you thinking some awful things about yourself. The enemy can have you so messed up in your mind that you do awful things to yourself or do awful things to others. And I just feel like me battling fear, me battling thoughts, period. You know, I'm actually excited that I did this. Like, and a part of me don't even feel like I'm really even doing this. And I've been talking to y'all for 16 minutes and 58 seconds, and I promise you, at least 6 or 7 times I tried this today, and I've been asking people for quietness, and it's quiet except for the TV, but then it's quiet. And you know, at first I was like, I'm gonna record this in my bathroom, and I'm like, that ain't what's up. But it's like, you gotta start from somewhere, for one, and for two, it's a quiet place. I got my, you know, I got my door closed in the bathroom. Then there's my room. I got that door closed. So I'm not really worried about getting distracted right now. I feel like the enemy know that no weapon formed against me shall prosper, because he done turned my dang on falling off. It just was cutting off. It don't do that. It was just cutting off in the middle of all my videos. So yeah, I just wanted to come out here to let y'all know that this is my first video, and like, I hope y'all subscribe, like, watch, continue to watch, and stay tuned, because it took me a while to do this, and it's actually hard for me to actually even make this video. And I'm not looking at the camera only because, like, this is how I talk for real. Like, sometimes I just be like, I be in so much of a deep thought that I just gotta, if I look at y'all, I honestly really think I have ADHD or something like that, because if I look at y'all sometimes and I'm just talking, like, you know, off my head, I'll look, because right now I can see, but I'll look and I see something on my face, and I'll just be like, oh no, see right there, see, and see real low-key, I don't even know this was right there. I gotta do something like that for real. And that's why I'm trying to like look at stuff, you know, do stuff. So it's not like a nervous thing. I'm really trying to stay focused, because if I look, then I'm gonna look, and then I'm gonna probably get off track. So I don't want to do that. I'm learning. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to pray on that to try to learn that, staying focused. But anyway, so I just wanted to come here, and I have a timer on my light, like, cause this is my light. Okay, no, that's the fan. This is my light, but I turned it off, and I have a timer on. It's like, what's that, 10 minutes? So I'm scared of the dark, so that's another thing. I was videotaping, and the devil know I'm scared of the dark. He be knowing what he be doing, you know what I'm saying? And he gonna turn off the light. I could have sworn I had it on like 15 minutes, and I was only talking for 2, and the light gonna turn off, and I'm just looking for the switch, and yeah, it scared me. So I had to cut it off, and I felt like I didn't want y'all to see that side of me, because I was like, ah! So anyway, so I just wanted to come on here to you know, basically, oh Lord, I can't wait. Let me plug these flat irons. I just want to come on here to basically let y'all know, if whatever y'all want to do, I promise you. And I think a part of me too, like I said, I was battling with that 16-year-old girl because I'm 25, and it was like when people be talking about stuff and I be thinking in my head like, you gonna work here forever? Like, for real? Like, this is something that you want to do? Like, I used to actually get really confused. Like, I'm not gonna say no actual job title because I don't want to offend nobody. But it was like certain things. Like, I can't see myself having a regular job. I can't see myself actually calling myself something and actually going to that job. And it's not nothing, no shade, no tea to nobody. It's just who I am. I have an entrepreneurial spirit, and that's why I think I used to always like beat myself up, because this 16-year-old ambitious person in me was, you know, no kids or whatever the case is. I was just always like on the go. Like, I made the flyers. You know, I had my show at Dance Works. It was like I used to teach dance here and there and there. And then when I got pregnant at 17, and that's a whole nother video I'm doing. I got pregnant at 17, had my baby at 18, and I was in high school and everything. And the last time after that, I didn't teach again until I was 19 at a school, and it was all good and all, but my mind was out there. The show was awesome. I had so many parents come to me like, can you give my daughter a private lessons or whatever the case is, but my mind was not there, because my mind was just off of the fact of, I know I can dance, I know I can teach dance, I'm gonna get these kids that I love the kids, but my mind wasn't there so far as if that's something I want to do. And that's how I kind of knew that I wasn't really ready. But I just can't see myself like I said, like having a regular job. I have to own something. It's like and then when I went to do like the fashion design, I can't see myself having something else represent me instead of me. I feel like I'm my brand. Me, Janae, I'm my brand. So with that being said, like, that's basically what it is. It's like I want to do something that represents me. I want to do it though. I don't want to make anything. I don't want to teach a dance that people looking at the dancers and that's Janae's choreography, or me looking at this dance and, you know what I mean? Like, I don't dance anymore. Like, that's the weird thing. I don't actually dance anymore. I just teach the dance. I stopped dancing for a long time. I could teach dance good as ever. I don't even know if I can even dance no more. Not saying like that, but when you're a dancer, you don't know what I mean. Like, I don't even know if I'm like there anymore. So, one moment. I'm sorry. See y'all. The enemy be trying to wake up my baby for him to start crying. But anyway, so like I was saying, I wanted to do something that represent me. I want people to know me for Janae. You know, me, period. I don't want any other name. You know, so I had all these characters I was gonna have my YouTube channel. Who knows, I may eventually do that. Or I had all these different titles for a channel, and who knows, I may do that. But I was just thinking in my head, like, I needed to make this video because this video is actually helping me while I'm talking to understand my worth. And I know I'm worth it. I know for a fact, like, that me being, you know what I'm saying, me is going to help so many people, because y'all don't even know I've been through a lot. And I joke about it. Like, some people say I play too much, but I joke about it because it's so funny now. Like, everything I've been through, that's like, you what? Like, and you did what? So why you okay now? Like, y'all don't even know. Like, but it's so funny to me now, and I made so many jokes about it. Oh my God, I made so many jokes about it. Because it's not so much as that little saying where you gotta laugh at, you know, to keep yourself from crying. No, the stuff is funny. I'm trying to stop cussing. The stuff is funny. Like, hilarious, that the stuff I went through. So, I mean, some stuff bring me back to a dark place, and others, you know, other things is just like, dude, and it's like so much stuff of how I used to be, just be like, oh my gosh, Janae, like, you was on one. You definitely was on one, girl. You see how I say, y'all hear my baby? You see how I say, just, he supposed to be asleep right now. So, this is my first video. I'm gonna actually end this video. Y'all stay tuned because clearly my child needs me to tend to him. So yeah, and my oldest bonus child too. I need to see what he doing. Cause he quiet. That's another thing too, y'all. When y'all kids be quiet, they, you know what I'm saying, they be doing good sometimes, but I don't know, my house, I be having to. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I appreciate y'all watching this video. It means a lot to me. Subscribe, like, you know, put in the comments what y'all want to see from me next. I am going to have one of my videos, story time of me being a teen mom and exactly what I've been through, and giving somebody advice who is a teen mom. Because baby, it was not easy. I'm not talking about taking care of no baby. I ain't talking about getting up in the middle of the night. I ain't even talking about that. Because I mean, duh. I'm talking about mentally, it was not easy. So y'all have a blessed night. It is December 23rd. Y'all have a blessed night and a blessed Christmas. And I wish everybody that's watching have a blessed Christmas. Alright, so yeah, good night.